Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm back here today to give you guys a healthy Costco haul. But before we do that, please consider subscribing to my channel. Make sure that you like the video if you found it helpful. Definitely share with friends and family. And also, if you're new and you subscribed, please leave me a comment down below saying that you subscribed. That way I can give you a welcome. So let's jump into the video. The first thing, I will start with the frozen items. Organic dragon fruit, also known as pitaya. These are bite-sized cubes. It is really high in fiber. It's packed with a bunch of minerals and vitamins that are really important to our body. It also helps to lower blood sugar levels. I recommend buying it at Costco because this bag is about $10 if I'm not mistaken. This also helps you strengthen your immune system. This is like a really great thing to put in your proteins, have it as a snack, or put in your acai bowls. Another thing here that I grabbed from the frozen section is organic blueberries. This bag was only $7 or $8 and it's 3 pounds of blueberries. Blueberries are part of the dirty dozen, so all berries need to, if you can, it is recommended that you buy organic. Now, Ezekiel Bread is one of our favorite breads here in the house, and the reason for that is because it is extremely clean. It doesn't have any bad flours. It doesn't have any bad oils. It's definitely not like a Wonder Bread. It's not like that. I mean, any bread that has that consistency is likely not good for you. This is a really good deal at Costco because if you actually buy it at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Sprouts, it will cost you $5 to $6 depending on where you get it. I believe it was $7.99 this pack of 2. So this will last us for 2.5 weeks. So let's move on to the dairy and meats. Here I grabbed organic turkey breast. I use it for sandwiches or as a quick lunch for Lucas. I roll them up. It's very toddler friendly for a quick, easy lunch. And yes, this also very important if you can afford it to get organic. Just so you know, not because things, especially processed foods, say that they are organic, it doesn't mean that they're healthy or good for you. So just do know that. I am not a doctor. I am not a dietitian. All of these opinions are my own from research or based on research that I've done. So please give me some grace. I'm doing this because I actually enjoy doing the research, and I also enjoy shopping for the healthiest possible things that my money can buy for my family. So going back to the turkey breast, definitely read the ingredients. This one has only a few ingredients, just water, salt, things that are normal for these type of meats to have. The next thing here is organic chicken drumsticks. I do get my chicken from Costco, like I mentioned before. If you watch my Trader Joe's haul, my husband prefers these over chicken breast. The next item here is Monterey jack cheese. I will tell you, I do recommend that for dairy, you buy organic if you can afford it. Monterey jack cheese, finding organic is very, very hard, and we eat it a lot. And whenever you do find it, it's extremely expensive. So this bar right here cost me only $5.99, and it is 2 pounds. If you hear a lot of screaming in the background, Lucas is outside playing with Sophia, and my husband, they're out like writing out the ABCs. Next thing is organic string cheese. This is specifically for the kids. I don't want to feed this to the kids, so I try to minimize. We'll sprinkle their eggs sometimes with a little bit of cheese. That's okay, but if they're going to be eating this like daily, then I try my best to buy organic. This bag right here is $8.99 or $9.99, and it is the best deal I have found so far. And it is a total of 24 sticks. I bought a pack of 2, which will last about a month. The next thing from the refrigerator items is this half and half. Again, it's dairy. I normally will buy it organic, but this is a really good deal and I couldn't pass it up. It is half a gallon for only $3. I mean, you can't get this deal anywhere else, so I had to just grab it because I do put a splash of half and half every day in my coffee, and I have usually about 2 cups of coffee per day. Yogurt, this is something we have always in my household. This is what we have for the most part, not every morning, but at least every other morning. We have yogurt. If we have oatmeal, I will put a dollop of yogurt on top of the kids' oatmeal because I do make it with water. I do that so that it gives it a little bit of a creaminess. If you can get Greek yogurt, get Greek yogurt. And if you can afford organic, do get it organic. Dairy has natural sugar. And so when you go and you get like a flavored yogurt, all you're having is sugar because the milk already has sugar naturally. And then they add sugar to make it look or taste a certain way. And so on top of that, they add artificial flavors, artificial colors, and those are really bad for you too. Get Greek yogurt because it has a lot less sugar than most yogurts. And of course, get it plain. If you want to sweeten it, you can sweeten it with maple syrup, with honey, and also with fruit. I mean, that's how I serve it. I serve it with fruit and honey and a bunch of seeds and nuts, and that makes for a perfect breakfast, even for toddlers. Next refrigerator item is organic ginger root. I paid $7 for this bag, and it is 1.75 pounds. And this is what I use pretty much every day to make my tea, or to make my husband and I a tea at night. I also make it as an iced tea. Ginger has so many health benefits, and it does have to be organic because it grows in the ground. Other thing here is my husband's giving me that look and it's making me feel weird. So another thing that we grabbed is organic mixed squash, and it was so cheap. It was 3.5 pounds for $4. I mean, guys, this is a really good deal because usually at Trader Joe's for organic, for 2 organic squash or 3, I think it's something like half a pound or a pound. It literally is something like $2.99 or $3.99. So use it as a side, or if we're making soup that day, then we'll put it in the soup. Should you buy organic? Yes. And I will not explain much about this because there's a lot of going back and forth with this, where, well, if you buy it from a certain region or from a certain country, it doesn't have to, or it has to be organic. So you know what? I just always get it organic. The next thing is baby Bella mushrooms. Let me rephrase that. I love mushrooms. I love to have them in my egg. If I'm making scrambled eggs, I will put it in lasagna. If you want, I have a very delicious, healthy, and simple lasagna recipe. So if you're interested in that, leave me a comment down below. Mushrooms, you don't have to get organic. So if you are gonna save a good amount of money, or just any money, don't buy it organic. However, at Costco, I believe that if you want the Baby Bella, the only option they have is organic. It's still a really good deal. It's $5.99 for Lesli. Trying to figure out how many pounds this is, but I'm gonna guess this is about a pound. Salads, lettuce, you do have to get organic. It grows in the ground. One rule, anything that grows in the ground, for the most part, you do, or you should get organic. Got this organic spring mix. A tub like this is going to cost you something like $7-8 at most grocery stores, and for something this size is 1 pound, and this cost me $4. So if you can, get it organic. These are fresh berries for the kids. This was $6 or $7, and this is 18 ounces, so a little bit over a pound. And these strawberries are 2 pounds for $10. Cucumbers. Okay, so cucumbers, definitely get organic. This was also a very good deal. I will have a video up of us shopping at Costco, and I did get some clips of most of these items prices. So if you are really concerned or wanting to know, like really curious about the pricing, definitely go check out that video too when it's up. I'm not sure if it will be up before this video or after this video. Anyway, so yes, you must get organic, and the reason for that is because aside from all the pesticides that it's sprayed with, the skin is usually like waxy. All that wax, first of all, is bad for you. So definitely, if you can, try to get organic. And if you cannot get organic for whatever the reason, if it doesn't work for you to get organic, don't eat the peel. Coconut. A lot of people think that coconut water is really healthy. It is. However, most of the things you buy at the store, so this is a coconut I grabbed 2 of these for $2.50. A young coconut, they call it. And this has really good meat inside. It has the coconut water. It's a little bit of a hassle to open it unless my mom is here My mom is a pro at opening coconuts, and she doesn't do it with a coconut opener. So I have to stop being cheap, go on Amazon and just like order coconut opener or whatever it's called, but they're like 12 bucks. Coconut water, most of the things that you're buying at the store is just sugar water. The reason for that is because it is highly pasteurized for the most part, and so that tends to kill all of the living nutrients and just all of the vitamins and things that are as to why you would drink coconut water. It pretty much kills most of those things, and so all you end up is just with flavored sugar water. So if you cannot find cheap or inexpensive young coconut, what you can do is you can just buy coconut water. The brand is Harmless Harvest, and it looks pink. I know they have it at Trader Joe's. I know some Costco's have the big pack, and it's probably a much better deal. It is something like $2 for about 10 ounces of coconut water. That is your best bet. It is still pasteurized, but it has all of the vitamins and things that you're supposed to be getting from it. It actually has it. So that is not sugar water. Navel oranges, we have a 13-pound box, and this was something like $10 or $11, so good deal on that. And that's just for our orange juice in the mornings, not every morning. And 2 packs of bananas and oranges. You do not need to get organic. It's the Tylenol for children, for all the mamas out there. Pretty sure Tylenol is just not good for your kid, period, but I mean, we still have to give it to them, right? Especially when they're in pain, when they're teething. One thing that I really suggest, first of all, don't get Tylenol happy. Don't give your kids a bunch of Tylenol just because. Make sure that they really, really need it. And I know you be thinking, well, how can you know if a 1-year-old needs it, right? He cannot talk to me or she can't talk to me. I mean, you're a mom. You know, you have special powers. So anyway, this Tylenol is dye-free. I've never seen it anywhere else, actually, and I'm pretty sure that if I have, it's been really expensive. So most of the Tylenol you can get just about anywhere is either red or purple. That has unnecessary food coloring. Food coloring is what they call it, but it's a bunch of chemicals. It is unnecessary, and there is research that shows, there is evidence that food coloring, not just in Tylenol, just food coloring in most food for children, like processed foods, it actually does affect your children's behavior and mental health. So be really careful with that. And so Sophia's teething, she's gone through a whole bottle of Tylenol in like a month, and that is probably really a lot, especially for me. Maybe not a whole bottle, but I'm sure like Lucas helped her once or twice, but still, she's been teething. And then, like I had told you guys in another video, we did have the virus, so the kids were like really cranky and achy, and actually were able to verbalize that they were in pain. I had to give them more Tylenol than I normally would, as far as the times that I gave it to them. So anyway, get dye-free if you can. Costco has a really good deal. I think it's like $7 or $8 for 2 bottles. And one of these, especially dye-free, I think will be very, very expensive just anywhere else. Honey, this is the honey I was talking about. Be careful where you buy your honey from. Read on the bottle. It will tell you on the label where it's coming from. If it's not local, don't get it, because it's probably 10% honey and 90% rice syrup. There's a documentary that you can watch on Netflix. I will mention it down below. And it has really, really good information about most of the food that are really popular here in the States. 2 other things, like I said. So I did end up buying this sweater. It's Fila, and it doesn't say it, or maybe it does say it like very faintly here. So I don't care too much about that stuff. It's gonna serve the purpose. Lastly, we got some pillows. Don't ask me why I got these or how much they were, because my husband picked them out. And honestly, I've never done research on pillows, but I'm pretty sure these are not probably the best ones for you, but whatever. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it till the end, leave me a comment down below saying that you made it till the end. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you feel like it was helpful or you were able to take something away from it. And even if you feel like you don't like this video, that's okay. You might like the next one, so stick around.